Next, we have Chuck Winder.
Mr. Chairman,
Former Chairman.
you
Senator,
pointed
go
out at the
ahead.
beginning that you wanted a con and a pro, so I'm also opposed, so you need to have a...
That's okay. We actually have more testifiers that are against, so we're going to take them as we go. But go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members of the committee, my name is Chuck Winder. I reside in Boise, Idaho, and I'm here this afternoon representing Idaho Business for Education. I want to point out what I consider 3 fatal flaws in this legislation. First, it requires the Tax Commission to take on the roles of the Department of Health and Welfare as well as the Idaho Department of Education. Tax Commission employees, while good at their current jobs, are not trained in qualifying students with special needs or evaluating the performance or outcome of students attending private schools. We also know that the FTEs are going to expand. Please understand why the bill takes such a torturous route. I believe it's because the bill is drafted to keep it out of the House and Senate Education Committees, where it should be. Second, it's not really a tax credit as much as it is a redistribution. They're picking winners and losers. So to be a tax credit, someone would have to have paid more taxes than they take out in tax credit. The average Idaho taxpayer pays about $1,400 in state taxes. Some supporters are advancing the idea that this is the people's money, so the bill should give money back to Idaho citizens. But if that were the case, no one would be eligible to receive more money than they paid in state income tax. So, again, it's not a tax credit. Third, while the bill says it's an effort to help the neediest at 300% of the national poverty level, most of the families in Idaho would qualify, including larger families making over $160,000. Family of 8 in school could receive $40,000 a year. But here's the real problem. Like the Medicaid expansion started out at $30 to $40 million. This is starting out at $50 million. We know it's going to have more pressure and it's going to expand. So I think while you're thinking about that it's going to cost too much money and you're going to take away the health care of 100,000 plus Idaho citizens, this program will balloon in a few years to be even greater than the Medicaid costs. So I would ask the committee to consider holding this in the committee, subject to call the chair, put a conference committee together and work on finding a good common solution. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Thank you, Senator Winder. Any questions? All right.